Hi, this is Goggett, and today what I want to do is I want to make a video, and we got the dogs howling over here, so this is like kind of like in an old west deal where the coyotes yell. Well, now we got them all going. Uh, what I want to do today is I want to make a video on my reflections of barbecue. Uh, I know everybody has their own perspectives of barbecue and everything, and I've been barbecuing. Let me give you a little background. I got my first barbecue grill back in the 1970s, and I've been barbecuing like ever since then. What my perspective of barbecue is like. If you ever saw a movie and you saw a person do a car stunt, and the stunt you thought was just fantastic. I mean, it was like a fantastic car stunt, and it's like oh wow, you know, how did he do that? Uh, you really don't know what goes into that car stunt. And all the sacrifice that the person had to make in doing that stunt, and that's the same way with the way I look at barbecue. My reflection of barbecue is people come over and they'll eat your barbecue and say, "Oh wow, yeah, you're good. This is the best I ever had," but they don't see what goes on, like all the time. What's put into making good barbecue. I mean, to make a brisket, I've stayed up 22 hours in order to make a brisket to satisfaction. Because I'm a perfectionist. If my brisket has got to come out right, and if it doesn't, I'm like totally embarrassed of it. And it's like it's really an art. I mean, it's a passion. When you go to barbecue, it's like a passion. You have to have a passion for it. If you don't have a passion for waiting for the weight of the meat to get done, then it's not for you. Uh, it would take like I say, it takes a long time to make and perfect good barbecue. And it just you know, some people out there gets a barbecue smoker, and I've got all my smokers in the background. Uh, could use a couple more, but it's like they want stuff to be done quick, and you can't rush good barbecue. There ain't no way. I mean, it's going to take its time. I've had people come over, and I told them to come over at a certain time, and they get there, like get to my house, and they say, "Well, is the barbecue ready?" No, it's not ready yet. When is it going to be ready? It's going to be ready whenever it's ready. And some of them don't like it. Uh, that's too bad. They're like, "Well, you told me that it was going to be done at 6 o'clock." Yes, I told you that, but weather conditions. That's something else with barbecue is when you go to barbecuing and you have your smokers going. Uh, in the summer, it's going to take less time to cook than in the winter. In the winter, you have your smoker battling the outside forces like the weather, and you have to adjust to it. I mean, like I've been doing it so long that I already know. I mean, I already can say it's going to take this long to make this, or it's going to take this long to make this. Uh, but in general, well, whenever you go to doing like the barbecue, it just like a patience. I mean, that's what you got to have. You got to have patience. Uh, if you don't, like I say, if you don't have patience, that's what I'll tell anybody. And I've had people ask me, "How do you make good barbecue?" I told them, tell them it's patience. You got to have patience. You can't rush it. And that's what some people don't understand. They think that within 3 hours you can have a brisket made. It ain't going to happen. Uh, that's the art of it. And something else is whenever you're making barbecue, like whenever I'm making barbecue out here, and I'm making pork shoulder or a chicken or a brisket, I'm sitting out here. Usually, I'm sitting out here, and it gives me time to think. And something else is if I run into a problem, like, oh, I got the temperature going high. Well, I've already conquered that, so I know how to get the temperature back down. It all comes with time and experience. Uh, I, it's just weird how some people has an outlook on a barbecue, like uh, they think it just happens overnight, and like just like the snap of the finger, and it doesn't. You have to really work at it, and like I say, it's a passion. It's like uh, it's like any like uh, it's hard to explain. If you don't have the passion for it, then don't do it. And it just like I say, you just have to have a passion for it, and that's really what this video is about. Is my perspective on barbecue, and I appreciate you watching, and y'all take care.